Before we get into this video, guys, if you guys are looking to improve your skills in the sticks, I will leave a link down in the description. Go check out Fatal Grips and use Ritch at checkout for 10% off. What's up, guys? Welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be taking a look at Teddy Sheringham in the final part of our 3-part review with Lineker, Sheringham, and Gary Neville. Sheringham, guys, one of the lowest rated legends on the game, and he's really not worth much. I think he goes for about 150, 140k, something like that. But people really kind of diss him and really don't think that he's that great. But I'm going to be completely honest, guys. I was actually pretty surprised how Sheringham played. He actually scored more goals than Lineker, I believe. And he actually wasn't too bad for me. And I would definitely suggest, if you have the coins, giving him a shot. I wouldn't say he's the best legend, but definitely if you want to give him a go, I would definitely suggest that he was not that bad. Let's go ahead now, guys, and take a look at his face card stats. 78 pace, 86 shot, 70 passing, 73 dribbling, 40 defense, and 72 physical. He also has a 3-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, and that high-low work rate. And as you can see there, guys, 5 goals in 6 games is not too shabby for Teddy Sheringham. And I think if I did a solo review on him, honestly, he would have scored more than a goal a game. But with Lineker up top, he didn't score as many goals. But like I said, 5 goals for Sheringham is actually pretty good. And his shot power, his free kicks, and his strength really play to his advantage. He's actually a pretty decent striker, guys. But without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at his in-game stats. We'll take a look at the pros and cons for Sheringham and the highlights after that. We're now going to go ahead, guys, and take a look at Sheringham's in-game stats. 86 attack positioning, 86 jumping, 86 reactions, and 82 stamina. He also has 87 finishing, 87 heading accuracy, 83 long shots, 86 penalties, 88 shot power, along with 85 volleys. He also does have a 3-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, the high-low work rates, along with the clinical finisher speciality and the power header and team player trait. This guy actually isn't that bad, and I really liked him a lot. So we're going to go ahead, guys, and take a look at some highlights and get right into Teddy Sheringham's pros and cons. My first pro for this card is his shooting. With an 86 shot rating, this guy really does revolve around his ability to shoot the ball, as most strikers should. Sheringham really knows how to put the ball in the back of the net and is often used with a lot of power. That is one thing I would recommend while using Sheringham. Don't go for the finesse. Try to power at home because he does have that 88 shot power rating. He really can power at home, believe me when I say that. My second pro for Sheringham, one that quite honestly I didn't even know that he was that good at, was his free kicks. I did put one home with him, as well as coming close to getting a second to go in. Once again, relies on that power during his free kick, and I wouldn't expect a ton of dip with him, but more of a straight shot into the top corner with some power. Definitely make sure you hold down that LB when taking free kicks with Sheringham. My third pro is his strength. With a pretty big stature of 6'1", Sheringham can definitely hold his own when challenged by a defender. He did a really nice job for me holding off those defenders, which not only opened up play for a shot for himself, but he also opened up some space for his teammates around him. Sheringham's strength is a huge positive, and one more reason he really isn't that bad of a card. Now, I do have 2 cons for Sheringham that definitely bring his card down a bit, and the first one is his passing. With a brutal rating of 70, you really shouldn't expect Sheringham to be setting up your other players. Now, granted, this isn't as bad as Inzaghi's 49 passing, but Sheringham really just doesn't deliver when it comes to giving goes, and he really just kind of becomes a target man because of it. Now, my second con for Sheringham is his agility. This sort of goes along with his balance. Both ratings, which are in the 50s, really bad. Sheringham definitely isn't an agile striker by any means, and is really a muscly kind of guy that relies on his physicality to provide space from defenders. He definitely won't cut in and out of defenders like Landon Donovan or even a Gary Lineker. This is one thing to take into account when purchasing him. This is now going to take me into the overall summary of Teddy Sheringham, guys, and I believe that out of a 10 scale rating, he deserves a modest 8.1 out of 10. His shot is really what gave him this rating, and it really does make this card what it is. People may not think that it has a ton of potential, but in my opinion, it does. His pros and cons are listed, as well as the goals and assists I had in the games played. Being a part of a 3-part review, saw his goal totals a little bit lower than they probably could have been had he been a solo review. Take my word for it, guys. Sheringham can shoot and score if given the space to do so. I just wouldn't expect him to be a total playmaker for your team. Definitely just a target man shooter. So up next in the reviews, guys, we have Javier Zanetti in the first part of a two-part review with Paolo Maldini. Kind of like rivals, Inter versus AC Milan. Kind of cool putting them together, as well as that squad that came with it. We're coming up on the tail end of these Legends, guys. I think I only have like 4 left. It looks like there's only 2 that I'm not going to be able to afford, and that is Pele and Hullet. If you guys are lucky enough to have one of these guys in your account, I'd love to review them. You can always DM me on Twitter. I might even throw in like a gift card or something. I really, really want to do these guys bad. As always, guys, feedback is appreciated. If you're feeling crazy, hit that like or subscribe button. I appreciate you guys checking out this review, and until next time, I will talk to you later.